Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Last time we fought the gorillas and came down the waterfall, did a bit of light trading, and now I'm going to investigate this rock while we're here because that will be helpful later.
This rock is blocking the way into the grotto.
I know somebody that might be interested in that later. So our cleric and her 3 followers are going to waltz through here, and then we are anticipating a fight with some wolves in just a minute. So let's waltz through here. We fail a perception check, which I didn't even know. No, we did make a perception check. I'm confused. Alright, I don't know what we were succeeding on there. I'm going to have Wrist just come forward a bit towards this bridge. Push this boulder off of the broken part of the bridge. Now with the warlocks, we had Misty Step to help. We unfortunately cannot make this jump. And if we want to punch that wolf into the river, they're going to have the opportunity to make a save, a strength save against that. So instead, we're just going to have to work together to be as ready as we can be for this fight. So here comes the wolf. Way of the Open Hand is our one that can actually push stuff away when we punch it. Unfortunately, we might not get the chance immediately because we can't do a Way of the Open Hand attack as our initial attacking action. But if that wolf is going to come stand just here, please. Ah, jeez. Okay. That's not going to go great, is it? How close can we be that they don't see us? Apparently, pretty close. Alright, we're in. The wolves all see us on their perception rolls. But we punch for a crit there. So I don't even think we need to try and shove them into the river. Let's just take our offhand attack. Obviously, it's gone terribly. Knuckle. Let's go get this started. It's a good start. We cannot get in range of this direwolf, so I'm going to move back a little. This wolf is up. They have pack tactics, but we make our strength save against some kind of problem. We're going to get involved. Go after the wolf on this side. It's gone terribly. It's a flurry of blows them. Better. Good. Alright. Mirake is going to be up next. We are still currently hidden. So we're going to have advantage on this attack. So I think a guiding bolt will be good here. They do have some cover because they're stood behind our ally, but we'll try. We do hit them. Bad damage rolls, unfortunately. Then direwolf number 2 coming in from the cave. Right, we're going to focus on the one that is injured. One hit. These are not the Not the bonuses. Oh, there we are. Open hand technique. I would like to try and knock them prone. Alright, they are prone, so we now have advantage on all of our attacks against that creature, if they are melee attacks. So, I'm actually going to... We have 7 more tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get to here, which means we can now attack the one with advantage. As a miss, we will flurry of blows. We hit that one. Last attack. Good. Alright, the direwolf is up, unfortunately. They are going to get an additional attack in. We fail our strength save. It looks like we are now prone. So they've hit us with the same thing we were doing to them. We will take as many attacks as it takes to get through these guys. Good. Last attack over here. 7 damage, reasonably solid. Marake here. I would like to defend the guy who is prone right now, if I could. But I don't have a good way to do that, I don't think. So let's just use some cantrips. We'll move over just so they don't have cover behind Palm. Good. Okay, wrist is dying. Luckily they didn't get multi-attack. But they did indeed try and attack the creature that was down. We're going to keep attacking here. And then Marake can get them back up on their turn. As is the benefit of having our cleric. Unless, of course, we can kill them first. But we might not be so lucky. Two additional attacks. Oh, we might make it. Save ourselves a spell slot. Nat 1 says no. So now we can risk attacking the target or getting our friendly up. What is the most likely way we do damage here? Do we know how low their AC is? We miss on a 10. We miss on a 9. But we're not going to have advantage. So what we're going to do is we're going to step to here. We are going to cast Cure Wounds on wrist. And then the direwolf still going after wrist, but they miss even when rolling with advantage, which is great. And the wolf is dead. We gain some knowledge about the creatures. Gather up a couple of direwolf pelts. Can we take a short rest in this spot? We can. Desperately needed. So, who is most injured? Wrist is. And it says you recovered the following features, but we do get back our key points, and that is really important. Right. There is another fight to be had around these parts. But before that, just gonna come over to this chest. I assume we can get over here safely. Good. We find a Heartstone, a Scroll of Fireball, a Dark Stab Poison, and a Crafting Manual Scroll of Hypnotic Pattern. Unfortunately, we'll see that we here cannot cast Fireball. The scroll is not compatible with this character's spell list, nor is it compatible with any of the monk spell lists, as far as I know, which is a damn shame. Can we knock this tree over with a cantrip? Yes, we can. So we will keep creeping in this direction. Right, there's a corpse over there that I would like to investigate. But unfortunately, last time we used spider climb with our warlocks to get across this. Right now, we cannot make this jump. It's too far. And we can't climb up there. So we're going to have to go the long way round, I believe. We don't have any way of getting across otherwise. Even if we push this off, I don't think we can get across here. We can get down, but not across, as far as I'm aware. Is the recording being really trash right now, or is that just my preview of the recording? Because if the recording's being really trash right now, I do apologize. Yeah, we can't make it across there. So we can make it across here. Right. Once we're across this river, I'll just pause and close out a few extra processes if it is that making the quality of the recording poor. I hope that improves things a little if they were bad. Right, we're going to uncautious here. Have a quick word with giants. We speak giant, so we're going to have a little chat, and all they're going to say is, hey, we would like to trade. Do you have some feathers and some wolf pelts? So find 2 direwolf pelts, find 4 giant crow feathers. We already have the direwolf pelts. We just need to find the crow feathers. But before I do that, we will creep around this side a little. A magnificent breastplate, scroll of daylight, ration pouch, longbow, darts. That magnificent breastplate might be better than what we're wearing. We will have to go back to the traders and get that checked, I think. But we are currently wearing a regular breastplate. Magnificent breastplate. It doesn't tell us what the bonuses are. Our AC is currently 16. It still says it's 16, so we'll have to go and get that checked. Do we have identify, or did I drop that because we don't need it every single day? Because we can prepare our cleric spells after every long rest, I believe was my thinking. So let's get back to the trading post. And from here, I don't think we have any quests to hand in yet because we didn't find Samco's people. But we can come to Tellerin. We can spend what little wealth we have on... Oh, we don't even know this is magic. So we can't do that yet. Interesting. I'm not going to spend 83 gold on detect magic. So what I am going to do before we fight the crows that we know are coming up, we're going to take a long rest just because the crow fight can be a real pain in the butt. So I want Mirake to have all of her spell slots. Don't know if we have any active crafting going on at the moment, but if we do, they'll be working towards that. Right, we can prepare our spells. What will be least likely to want in place of detect magic? great question. We can probably drop Cure Wounds and keep Healing Word just for the getting them up from 0. So then if we ritual cast this, takes 10 minutes. Then we can head back to Tellerin. And then we can see that this is a magnificent breastplate. And if we identify it, it is +1. Should we identify this as well? It says it's +1, so we already know that one. Let's just check our equipment here. So our AC is up to 17 while we're not holding the shield, or 19 when we are. This is +5 to hit. So that is strength of 2. Proficiency bonus is 2. So strength 2, proficiency 2, and a +1 magical weapon. So that is being accounted for, which is fine. So we don't need to worry about identifying that. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. We could probably sell some of the extra stuff we're holding on to, though, because Lord knows it's heavy enough. I do not need all these javelins. The darts we can hand out. Longbow can go. The old breastplate can go. We cannot cast Fireball as much as I would like to. The rest we can probably hold on to. This is just a regular gemstone pendant. That can go for cash. And I'm not using this Warhammer. As for everyone else, I don't think anyone's really taken much of note. Not at all. Okay. Well, our AC is higher, and I'm always grateful for that. We have all of our spell slots replenished. I'm grateful for that as well. Let's go to the Broken Bridge. And then from here, we will get cautious, and we're going to have to deal with the birds. Let's just check before we get into it. Does everybody have a stack of darts? Yes. Enough to not worry me for this fight at the very least. Although that said, Mirake has 10 for you, and 10 for you, and 10 for you, and how about 10 more here, and the extra one there. That's obviously better. Did we search this yet? 2 deep root lichen. Something that I should definitely be keeping in mind to do is casting Bless more often. Because if you think about how many attack rolls 3 monks make in the course of a round, it could be as high as 9 attack rolls. So if you're going to attack 9 times, you might as well have +1 d4 on all of those attack rolls. Nothing there. Can we get down this side to this crate? Looks like we can. There is a giant crow. We just about managed to sneak away. I think we should probably take the attack with advantage while we can get it. Oh, it's long range with that. In that case, let's do that. Alright, I will also get a spiritual weapon on the field. That's going to give us a lot of extra actions. Now, of course, I'm concentrating on spiritual weapon, so I can't have that and Bless going at the same time. Oh no, we're concentrating on detect magic. What am I talking about? Right, let's go and just get in as many hits as possible, as fast as possible, basically. Good. Flurry of blows. Keep attacking. Sad. Happy. That's very nice. I approve. That hurts. 2d4 plus something. Looks like they dash towards us. Someone else flying in off screen. There they are. So we want this fight to be over as swiftly as possible. Of course, we carry on with a natural one for that. You have to do better. You have to do better. This is why blesses can be so important. Yes. Going real well. Real well. Right. Who are we next to? Thank you for hitting something. I suppose it is easier when you have +1 gauntlets on. Spiritual weapon can help out over here. Or it can't. Right, we are going to cast Bless on 3 targets. Yes, we will lose concentration. 1, 2, 3. That should help a lot. Alright, we're getting there. Good. Do they have pack tactics? They do indeed. But they have low AC. Nice slash. Fortunately, we don't lose Bless unless Marake is attacked. Very good. We're going to give some support over here because this guy has next to no HP left. But what are we benefiting from? Gatekeeper, Bless, Flurry of Blows. Right, wrist. Just 2 crows left. I guess we will try and deal with this one. Solid punch. Basically, when in doubt, flurry of blows. Excellent. Top of the order. Spiritual weapon, please do something helpful. You're not doing great today, are you, dude? Right. Have one of those. Good. We managed a critical hit for 2 damage. I would rather they do maximum die on first roll, random die on second roll, but there's another crit. And there's another crit, but the miss type. Are you going after my guy on 1 HP? You are. Alright, Knuckle will stabilize. We learn about giant crows. We are going to need to wait for an hour to get back our key points, but mostly to get 1 hit point for Knuckle here. Alright, nice and healthy. Let's gather up those feathers that we need for the giants. So, with the combat here done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around, check the nests and the corpses and the other lootables here, and I will catch up with you when all of that is done and we're ready to hand in these quests. Alright, gathered up a bunch of stuff. What I do want to do, just before we carry on, is we have a crafting manual scroll of hypnotic pattern. Not that I think I'm ever going to cast hypnotic pattern, but these are easier to know than not worry about than to try and just sell them. We might be able to make these poisons or items later on. Also, we picked up a handy haversack, carrying capacity of 1.8 times rather than 1.2 times. So Marake is going to get that because she has the higher strength value, therefore her carry weight is bigger, therefore a multiple of her carry weight is bigger, which is a really nice thing to have. We can't learn that poison twice, so let's hand in these leaves and feathers, or these feathers and skins to the giants.
Hello.
You give you needs.
What do you need? What? Don't you weak?
They drop.
I see.
Alright, they want some sewing kits from the city. So we will get that for them the next time we're there. But first of all, we can come back to Samko. Tell her that her compatriots unfortunately fell in battle somewhere.
Clear skies.
Bad news. We found their stuff.
Now, I now.
Right,
If you're
they ask us for another favour. So, clear the wolf menace, we did that. Then they wanted us to do something about the giants, but I think that comes later. We're currently working on that. Now, in reward for that quest, we were given a jeweled ring, but apparently that is just something of value and not a magical item. We do have pouch of dust and golden braces and an unidentified potion though. Otherwise, I think we're doing okay for magic stuff. So, our current quests. Valerian asks you to take a pack of dried meat to a butcher named Henrik in the city. Being dried, it won't spoil, so don't need to hurry. Go to the city. Samko asks you to take a package of meat to Kathrain in the city. All these meat people. Find the city and reach the city, find a merchant for the giants. Find a way into the cave and do the keys. So, next thing for us to do is go off into the city. Did we use any of our spell slots in that fight? We used 2 of them. I think we will be okay to take a trip. Have you crashed? Alright, it's crashed in some fashion. I'll be right back. Alright, I closed it, reopened it. We now don't have character portraits at all, which is an interesting new bug. So, let's quit out once more and see if we can fix that. So, I quit and I came back, and the character portraits now seem to be completely broken. So I've no idea how long that's going to persist. Because this is Ironman mode, I don't have multiple saves to return to. I can only use the one save that I'm operating with. So, that's empty. I don't know if that will ever come back. I'm really sorry for it looking that way and for not being correct. Oh god, they don't even have little map markers on the map either. But we're just going to have to press on with things as they are. We're traveling to the city. We have 22 units of food. Let's go regular pace because we have our Cleric of Oblivion with us. Just a shame when things don't work quite as you would like them to. Still, the core of the experience is going to be fine. I hope. An escaped Minotaur and 4 goblins. This can't be good, can it? An escaped Minotaur? How much health is this thing going to have? Is it going to have the guilt on its name to suggest that it's way, way too strong? No. Okay. Reasonable start. Right, wrist is up first. I don't have any type of AoE here. The Minotaur is up next. I would really like to not be in the way of the Minotaur when it comes around. So let's do what we can to get in range of a ranged attack here. So what we might have to do. Hop up to here. We'll take our ranged attack against a goblin. Of course. And then we can Step of the Wind to disengage, Step of the Wind to dash. But I think I'm just going to take Patient Defense. So we take the dodge action as a bonus. And we'll stay right there. Wrist is dying. And there's 2 more to go before Marake gets up. So we're going to run over here. And we're going to use our item to heal other. Get wrist up. Oh, you're over there. And you are wrecking us. Palm is up. Jeez, this is just terrible. If we TPK now, I'll be mad again. Because this shouldn't be this hard on the road at level 3. Let's go Flurry of Blows. Hit here. I said hit here. Alright, 1 down. Marake. We can heal wrist more, or we can go after the Minotaur. Well, we can't get to the Minotaur, really, which is its own problem. Wrist is up after 1 more goblin. It's that goblin, which probably doesn't have a good line of sight on wrist. Ah, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna... 2nd level Guiding Bolt. The big guy. Please hit. We rolled a 2. We rolled a 2. God, can they roll higher? Honestly. Right, wrist turn. They stand up. They are going to drink this themselves. Then they're going to take patient defense again. They managed to miss on a 17 against Palm. I don't understand how. I also can't see these damage rolls, dice rolls. Well, okay. We're just going to attack the big guy for a second.
A telling blow.
A nice crit. Flurry of blows. Hit him again. And again. I'd love to get the other goblins out of the picture, because they're just going to wear us down with their tiny little attacks. They are going to disengage and move away from us, which is a problem, because we'd have to spend our bonus actions to disengage and move over to them. We have 2 of those left. Yes, use power. Step of the wind, disengage. We're going to go try and deal with these little guys.
Hey, that was mine.
That's a good start. We are going to long rest almost immediately after this fight. So we'll do this again. 17 damage is pretty solid, and I'm going to come over here away from these goblins there. Background to wrist. Let's attack with advantage here.
Well struck.
Good. 8 damage is solid. I'll save 1 point in case we need it in an emergency. Minotaur's up. They're going reckless. I did not even realize they could do that. At least they don't have multi-attack right now. So because they're reckless, all of our attacks against them have advantage. But first, I'm going to move to here. We don't leave the Minotaur's area of influence, so they don't get an attack of opportunity against us. Then we'll take Flurry of Blows. We should be able to kill this one.
Another one.
And then take an additional hit over here. Three hole piercing damage does not concern me right now. Palm is pretty healthy, so we're going to start wailing on this guy as well. Lovely crit. Flurry of blows while we still have advantage on all of these attacks. That is going well. Marake. It's slightly overkill, but because we do have advantage, we will inflict wounds. They are dead. Take some cover. Let's... how do we want to do this? Let's all take cover. Let them come to us for a turn. Then we can worry about closing the gap. So we'll hop down here. Dodge. Goblins up. Are they just not going to come this way? We have 18 HP. We have no key points left. Right then, we will dash. No, we won't. We're going to come down. We're going to stick with the plan. Dodge. If we have sightlines on them, we can try for a decent ranged attack. We miss.
We bring light in darkness.
We can dash. That will get us to here. We can still then attack. This will probably be fine. Probably be fine.
Too slow.
It was fine. Good. Well, we're not TPK'd yet. Take all of that. I don't know what you mean when some items will not fit in our inventory, because almost always they do. We've got a sapphire, a great axe. Scroll of Dimension Door is an interesting one. Nothing else left to gather. Let's finish our long rest here. Actually, no. We will quick save, and we will leave that there for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I apologize for this portrait glitch. I'm sorry if it bugs you as much as it might bug me. For now, though, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.